Hey folks, Brian from Retread Paintball here again today, and just picked up a Virtue Vio Contour on eBay a few weeks ago, and while it came with a pretty clear thermal lens, and those of you who know me know I just swear by thermal lenses. If you don't know what that is, you can see this black line that goes all the way around. The mask is basically you've got two clear lenses sandwiched together with that foam separating the two. So that encapsulates a little bit of air between the two lenses. So if you're hot and sweaty on this side, but it's cold on this side, you don't fog up. And that's one of the differences between a inexpensive mask and lens system and a nicer mask and lens system. So these are a nicer one that I've been trying out, and you'll see a lot of times I buy stuff used so I can try it out. And I mean, you can buy it used for almost half what you would pay for it brand new. Yeah, it's got scratches and stuff on it, but I can sell it for what I paid for it. Also, there's a big gob of foam missing right here and here, and so what I did was for 20 bucks I could go buy new Virtue Goggle eye foam, and we'll put that on really quick. But I really like this mask. It's easy to change the lens. Virtue's got some great videos on doing that, and you know, even how you can add like a second goggle strap if you like having two goggle straps. But pretty easy. But they didn't really give like a close-up of how to do this. So if you look, hopefully my camera shows it better, is there's two little tabs for your goggle strap, and you pinch those. If you pinch those and pull back on your strap, it pops out. So you're pinching this part right here. So you pinch that, the goggle strap pops out, and then look, the whole thing is hinged and it slides back. And you can see the edge of your mask and your mask lock, like right there. So this little pin going in there is what holds your goggle on. And then check it out, they've got a little unlocked button here so you can tell it's unlocked. So if you push your strap back in like that, the little unlock button goes away, everything lines back up, and you're good to go. You know your lens is secured. So let's pop it out again. I find it's easier to hold it like this way. Try not to scratch your lens up while you're doing this, but it is a little hard to squeeze those if they're not broken in. So the first time I did it, I just very gently did it with a pair of these pliers from the side here. But once I did it one time and figured out, you know, how to do it, you don't really need to do pliers. So here's your soft ears. You can replace those too. You can unsnap the lower part of your mask. Sorry, this is a little dirty, but let's do the other side here. So you squeeze in these pins and pull back, and your mask strap comes back. You're in the unlocked, tray tables are down and in the unlocked position. And you can easily push those forward. Your mask falls right out. Try not to scratch it like I might have just done twice. So again, that's why I like buying it used first. You can figure all this out. You know, if it gets a little scratched, no big deal. You know, so anyway, so this foam, you can see, first of all, it's disgusting, but it's also destroyed right there. So for 20 bucks plus the price of a used mask, you can have brand new foam in here. You could also, you know, even if the lens was scratched, you could go buy a custom lens and probably still be cheaper than buying everything brand new. So if you look, this just kind of snaps in along the top there, unsnaps right here. You can kind of see where it plugs in on the bottom, and then there's a pin for the nose. So bye-bye. Grab the new one, and the Virtue video recommended doing the nose first on these. So stick the nose in, the little nose pin in, get it lined up. There, that one went in. And then, geez, like the bottom pretty much almost snaps in on its own once you get that nose piece in, so that was a good tip. Then on the top, you just kind of work it. Work it. Work it. Nose came out. There we go. All right, that's why it wasn't staying in. All right, so that's the bottom. You can hold the nose down, and you can see there's one hole here and one pin most prominently in the front. Get that in. And you can see there's a pin there, a pin there. Just, you don't have to force it. It just kind of, once it's lined up, it snaps in pretty easily. I didn't have to mess with it too much. So yay, no more, you know, whoever that was, person's sweat on my face anymore there. And really, I only tried it on just to make sure it was in good shape before ordering the foam. So carefully line up your mask, and then you can just, or your lens, and push that through. And then as you line up and push your clip, your strap back in here, it should lock it down. Oh, this came up a little bit as I was putting that in. There. Okay, that's good. So, and then do the other side. So just make sure you get that pin in there and pull back on the clip, slide it in. You can see it doesn't say unlocked anymore here, and it'll bend a little bit, but it doesn't open on either side, and there you go. So now you have new foam for your mask, and it's still a little bit out there. There we go. Oh, I see. So this is why you do these, and to learn. There's another clip right there. There we go. On both sides there was a clip on the corner. I guess you can do it without taking it all apart again. But once that's in, it's in pretty good shape. Now it's not moving at all. Okay, so that's going to protect you, and I like this mask. I want to get the extended one because I have a big head. Admittedly, large head. I have to wear like the largest hat size for everything, but I wear I4s a lot right now. You might have seen me wear those, and those are one of my favorite goggles because, again, easy to change the lens. There's a lot of lens and colors available. But this has, like, I mean, if you've seen, you can change, you know, the mask colors, the frame color, obviously the straps, the ears. I mean, you can change a lot with this mask. You can still kind of squeeze the front, and I hear the extended one's even softer. So if you like a JT Flex mask, I hear that that's it's very similar to that, and that you can actually catch a couple bounces where it might break on your face normally. And that's another reason why a lot of people like the JT Flex mask. I'm going to do a mask video. I pretty much own every mask you can get right now. So I'm going to do a complete mask video at some point. But I wanted to show this one because that was kind of, you know, I had some questions, and I have some friends that have this mask and they really like it. I haven't tried it with a helmet yet, but I'm going to do that in my ultimate goggle mask video. I've got a couple mannequin heads and some of my helmets that I wear, and then I strap my camera to and stuff like that, so you can see that kind of setup. But that's the Virtue Vio, whatever you want to call it. You know, it comes apart really easily. I like that. So it does flow pretty well. It breathes pretty well. I can hear, and people can hear me pretty well in that. Again, those are topics I'll go over in a full mask review, where I kind of cover all the big major ones that are available right now. But that's it. So I'm happy that I got that foam replaced, and you know, whether I keep the mask or not, the next owner will appreciate that it's, you know, it's not all messed up and destroyed like that, so you can see it. So these were the corner clips that I didn't catch when I was first putting it on, but I was able to kind of like pull them and snap them in without having to take it all apart again, if you're wondering on that part. But anyway, that's it. And the foam looks pretty much exactly the same, except you know, it doesn't have huge gashes in it and everything, and doesn't smell like somebody else's face that's been out playing paintball for, you know, a month or whatever. So there it is. Again, love the thermal lenses. Those work at night. If you're playing anywhere where you've got either overhead covers or canopies, like from trees where it's going to be shady and dark, I recommend a clear lens. Yellow at the worst in terms of tinting. Any of the mirrored lenses and things like that, they look awesome. I love the way they look, but if you're not playing in direct sun, it's gonna be harder for you to see. So I recommend clear at night. That's what I run when I'm playing at night. Even though I love the way mirrored lenses look, I've got some mirrored lenses for my i4. But that's the caveat with that, is that, you know, either keep a clear lens in your bag in case it gets overcast, or you're playing, you know, in the woods or something with a canopy, or indoor, and you don't have a lot of direct light. You know, and, you know, save the mirrored lenses for when you're out in the desert here, or somewhere where you're out in direct sunlight. Those work awesome there, and I love that for that. You know, my eyes are really sensitive anyway, so if I can get a little protection, and they look really, really cool. I love it, love it. Love the mirrored lenses, but there's certain times you just can't play with them. So you have to at least have both, in my opinion. Anyway, that's it, and I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll get that complete mask review done pretty soon. Thanks.